asks, another dude I see very often on my videos. Do you think Nintendo should... He has 3 questions. Do you think Nintendo should have Sakurai make a badass pro wrestling game? His second question, if you can marry any female from any Nintendo game, including Bayonetta, who would you marry and why? And 3, do you like Christian metal? If so, which artists and songs do you like? Do you think Sakurai should make a badass pro wrestling game? Personally, you know, on the N64 days, there were some wrestling games that I liked. And I feel Sakurai is somebody who needs to be creative. I don't think he needs to make it. I think maybe he wants to do something else now after Smash. I'm really curious what he would do though. I'm thinking maybe he's gonna work on a new Kid Icarus for the NX or something, that's my guess. But I think it would be cool if he does it in, oh fuck, what was that game called? Muscle Man, I think. If he makes it a bit surreal and really gives it the Sakurai flair. And honestly, I might buy it then. Because, like I said, I used to love wrestling games as a kid. Less now, you know, it's like FIFA, you know, once you've seen one, you've seen them all. So if he does it in his own style, yeah, I think he should. After making Kid Icarus for the NX. And don't make it a shooter. Now, what Nintendo character would I marry? Including Bayonetta. I'm gonna add, this means I'm gonna add second party characters, dude, because you integrate Bayonetta in this. I would not want Bayonetta myself. I feel she's too feisty, I guess we should say. I don't like that kind of chick. But I think I would go for, okay, there's 2 ways. One, I would, if you would include second party, I would go for Shella from Bottom Girls. Because she's very sophisticated, you know, she's very elegant. She's also a queen, so she has status, but she's not one of those characters that is so single-minded in one specific thing. She has a quest and she goes out to the quest. She does shit. She doesn't have people do shit for her. She has her own will. And she's strong and she's good looking. I don't know, I feel that she's more composed. She knows what she wants. If you do not include second party characters, then I would have to say Zelda. Princess Zelda. But not, I'm going to be very specific in it. I'm going to say Adventure of Link Zelda. You know, the one where she wears the pink dress thingy and the red hair, because I like that design a lot better with the red hair. And the final question, I almost forgot that. Christian metal. I'm not that big yet into Christian metal. I only recently started digging into Christian metal because it's nothing I was ever interested in. But somebody suggested it, Professor Hedrick, and he suggested to me Deliverance, and I listened to Deliverance. And I like Deliverance. And they have one song that I think is really fucking good. This Present Darkness of Deliverance. I really, really like that song. So I suggest checking that song out. But I haven't discovered enough Christian metal yet. Because Christian metal is very weird for me. It's one of the rare metal genres where it is defined by the lyrics instead of the music. And I think this is very peculiar by itself already. So I don't know enough of it yet to give you a real opinion on it. Delta Knight asks, what's your favorite video game console and games on that console? I always go back and forth between this. The NES is my favorite console. But if you only take into account the top 10 favorite video games on each system, I would have to go with the GameCube. I think in the end the GameCube would win this for me. Because it has the most amazing top 10 list ever. Now, some of my favorite games, for example, on the NES. I didn't take my entire top 10, but you have Little Samson. Fucking love Little Samson. It's also one of the most rare games I have, I think. New Ghostbusters 2, PAL exclusive. You have one of my all-time favorite Zeldas, after Majora's Mask. Adventure of Link. Fucking love Adventure of Link. Then we have, like, Totally Rad. It gets so much hatred by people who never played it. Solar Jetman, one of the most original games ever. I hope one day we're gonna get like a very cool HD remake of something like Solar Jetman. I would really, really love that. Then Wizards and Warriors 2 Iron Sword, the Fabio game. And my all-time favorite NES game ever is still Bionic Commando. I absolutely love Bionic Commando. I can't live without this game. It is so much fun. Then for the GameCube, some of my favorite games. I have another video. I'll put these videos in the description. My top 15 all-time favorite video games ever, and most of these games are in there. Favorite GameCube games? Pikmin 2, one of the most beautiful games. I love Pikmin 2. Pikmin 2 is my favorite of all the Pikmins because it focuses more on objects than food and makes the game a bit more darker. Pikmin 2. Yeah. Metroid Prime 1, one of the best games ever made. Top 5 best games ever made. We have Eternal Darkness. Best horror game ever made. Lost Kingdoms 2. It is very... It's a kind of an underground game, not a lot of people know about it, but Lost Kingdoms 2 is such an incredible RPG. And we have Skies of Arcadia Legends, Tales of Symphonia, and but you sense a pattern here, RPGs. I think the GameCube, yeah, often people count the Super Nintendo as the best RPG console. Personally, it has some great RPGs, yeah. I personally count the GameCube as one of the best RPG consoles. It doesn't have the same amount, but it has the better games in my opinion. So yeah, shit like Skies of Arcadia Legends, holy shit, this game is fucking perfect. And you have Tales of Symphonia, the best Tales of game. She got Tales of Symphonia. And yeah, but they got this, come on. Next. Heidi S asks, I see her a lot all the time too, on a lot of my videos, mostly my metal videos. She has several questions for me. What are some of your favorite horror and comedy movies? Your favorite books, your favorite TV series, and how old are you? Now, my favorite horror movies. I have 3 very specific ones. Well, franchises, I guess, something like that. We have the Alien quadrilogy. The Alien movies are my all-time favorite horror movies ever. You have Alien 1, it's my favorite one, which ties with Alien 4. Resurrection gets so much hatred from people who claim they love the entire franchise, even though they only love half. So technically they don't love the franchise, it's just like the first movie. But I fucking love Alien Resurrection so much. I think Weaver's acting, the fact that she merged with the alien, became more animalistic, it's so fucking good. So, Alien franchise. El Labirinto del Fauno, Pan's Labyrinth. I have a very, very cool edition when they still made HD DVDs. They didn't even do that anymore. That's like a art book, concept, sketches, soundtrack and everything. Very cool edition. Pan's Labyrinth. I absolutely love Del Toro's creature design always. And Del Toro's Pan's Labyrinth is one of the best horror movies ever made after Alien, in my opinion. And then we have I don't own it yet, I still want it, the Hellraiser franchise. I absolutely love Hellraiser. I'm not a big fan of the last few they did, but the first 4 at the very least are ultimate. They are the fucking gospels of horror movies in my opinion. They're gory, they're brutal, they're scary. You're actually scared of these movies. And the first, Hellraiser 2, Hellraiser 1 is very, it stands out from the rest of the franchise, but Hellraiser 2 is my all-time favorite Hellraiser movie. Absolutely love Hellraiser. So yeah, Alien, Pan's Labyrinth, Hellraiser. As for comedy movies, it's harder for me to decide on one specific comedy movie that I love more than anything else. But in general, I always really enjoy, this is going to show my age already, I love Charlie Chaplin. Anything Charlie Chaplin did, I really love black and white movies, and I think Chaplin is a master at what he does. And especially, even though it's overhyped, it is overhyped for a reason. The Great Dictator is really fucking good. But one thing that will never disappoint me is Jim Carrey. I absolutely love, I think he's the funniest actor there is almost, and when I want to comedy I always turn to Jim Carrey.
Maybe I was wrong about you. Maybe you are more than just a pet dick.
Your gun is digging into my hip. What the? That's it. That's it. Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is a man! Oh my God! Einhorn is a man!
Now, favorite books. I'm not a very big reader, I'll say that instantly. I haven't read a lot of books in my life. I started reading more and more lately. I'm just not a big reader. And we have shit like His Dark Materials. Now, I'm reading this as we speak, you know. I saw the movie, The Golden Compass, and when I saw that, I was like, holy shit, this world, this universe is perfect. And they were never gonna make a sequel to it. But I wanted to know what was gonna go on, because I loved the movie. So, I'm gonna put His Dark Materials, even though I haven't finished this yet even, like this is still the first book. But I'm gonna put this on there already, His Dark Materials. Definitely, I know, I know I'm gonna love this shit. But I haven't gotten around to it too much yet, because I'm currently reading, and I would put this on the list, the Wheel of Time. Now, the Wheel of Time books, there's a gazillion of them. I think there are like 15 or something already. And I think Robert Jordan, who died before he could finish the last book, his wife and another writer, they took his notes, because he did have all the notes already, and they wrote the last book together. But these books are so fucking big, and I told you guys, I'm not a big reader, and these books are like 1,000 pages per book, you know. I absolutely love the way Robert Jordan writes. He over-explains shit to such a degree, and I don't know, I love the way he describes every single fucking object and nuance in the room, and I just really like it. And these characters and the story, it is so big and insane, and the scope of these books, by book, they become bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'm not even halfway done it. This is book 5, I think there's like 15 books or something. So I would definitely count The Wheel of Time among these books already. But my all-time favorite book ever has to be The Never-Ending Story. They were forced us to read this book when I moved to France. I don't like that the movie pictures on the cover though, but they forced us to read The Never-Ending Story. And when I just came to France, my French wasn't that good yet, so I couldn't read this book yet. And during the years, I've read this book over and over and over again. I love this book so much. Now, sometimes you have movies like Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings, where they're very faithful to the book, but they leave a lot of shit out and change minor detail, but they're still very good. However, the movies of The Never-Ending Story are absolute fucking garbage. As a kid, I liked the first movie, but it's garbage. There's almost nothing in the movie is from the book. You have a few major events that appear, but the characters don't look anything like they should look like. And like the first movie ends at like chapter 2 of the book or something, you know? Then you have like this, and then all this is left. Like, it doesn't treat anything, and the whole book, it is so fucking incredible, and it is insane, surreal experience. No other way to describe it. Surreal experience. Like, the entire fucking earth dies in this book and comes back, and the whole world starts over, and you don't get that in the movies. You just don't get that. And the second movie is even more stupid, even though it does go a little bit further in the book. I was like, no. Incredible fucking book, Never-Ending Story. And at one point, I still want an original German copy of it, even though my German sucks. I fucking love this book so much. So yeah, my other favorite book, Never-Ending Story. Let's move on.